Well, a risk-on atmosphere returns back to the markets once again on Thursday, putting a positive spin on the week. In the outside equity trade, there wasn't that great of news, though, with the latest Department of Labor statistics showing another 3.2 million Americans filing for first-time unemployment. On the other hand, we did see some positive economic data emerging from China, and that has investors hopeful that once the U.S. and other countries are able to open up the country even more amid the pandemic, that things will start to return back to normal and that the economy can quickly come back. Over in the energy sector, they rode that demand confidence as well and put most of the contracts back into the green. In the grain pits, that's where we see grain strongly higher once again on the day versus Wednesday's slight sell-off. This amid the fact that we didn't get the greatest USDA export news out, but China was a notable buyer across all grains. China also purchased U.S. corn just ahead of the opening bell this morning. Now, next week, we'll get out the latest WASDE report. That shows a pretty significant build in U.S. corn ending stockpiles, so that could impact how far this corn rally can happen, though. We see December new crop corn futures settle at $3.34 even. November new crop soybeans settle at $8.48 1/4. While we see July Chicago wheat futures settle $5.22 1/2, and July Kansas City wheat futures settle at $4.78 3/4. We'll end here in the livestock pits, where it was back-to-back days of limit higher moves in the live cattle contracts. It was also significant gains in the feeder cattle as well. Now, as you take a look at it, lean hogs seem to be once again spread action by the funds, where they're selling the lean hogs, buying the cattle, as we see that spread between the June contracts open back above $30. June live cattle futures settle $93.97, limit higher up $4.50. August feeder cattle settle $38.15, and the June lean hogs settle at $63.90. That is a check of your closing markets for this Thursday, May the 7th. I'm Clay Patton. You have a great afternoon, and we'll be here with more market information to tell you how they rounded out the week tomorrow.